At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month, and yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to
knowledge and customer service anywhere with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
learn about nursing and long-term care at CNA Training Academy, 7463 Northwest 23rd Street. Mary Chikwuma offers affordable, useful, and flexible classes every day that will teach you the foundations of medical care. Mary Chikwuma has been teaching her class for 18 years and is eager to teach you. Understand vital signs, train for and be hired as a PCA, and learn about caring for patients in nursing homes, hospitals, assisted living situations, and more at CNA Training Academy. Call 405-315-1357 and ask about financial qualifications. CNA Training Academy is open to all ages and has classes on the weekend and in the evenings as well. Call CNA now, 405-315-1357, and join classes of people learning about nursing and inspiring each other daily.
Do it best at Evans Hardware. Since 1965, Evans Hardware has provided Midwest City with top quality home improvement supplies and a one-of-a-kind shopping experience. At 1021 South Douglas Boulevard, Evans Hardware is family owned and has the right products for every situation, including DIY projects, professional contracting, or quick fixes. Their satisfaction guarantee and quick turnarounds mean you'll always find what you need. So visit Evans Hardware in Midwest City.
Or call 405-732-1898. That's 405-732-1898.
Evans Hardware in Midwest City.
Step up to the next level at Coyote Pond, home of the $20 FFL transfer. Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd and MacArthur makes the difference. Locally owned and operated, Coyote Pond is the destination headquarters for Bethany, Yukon, and Oklahoma City, and the home of the $20 FFL transfers. Call 405-470-7999 or go to coyotepond.com. That's 405-470-7999 and coyotepond.com.
We are Integrity Heating, Air, and Plumbing, in business for over 40 years. We've provided top-notch service for every company and residential home in the area. Let's take a look inside and let you meet some people.
Hey, Blaine. Good morning. Here we have a part of our call center. This is Tina. That's Gabby. That's our general manager, BJ. Our office hours are from 7:30 to 7:30, Monday through Friday, and we do heating and air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical. Give us a call. We always have specials. Our number one priority is your family, constant comfort, and convenience. We offer 24-hour service.
And in order for us to do that, we fully stock everything here at our warehouse, whether it's commercial or residential. We offer plumbing, heating and air, and electrical full services. All of our guys are licensed, we're bonded and insured.
Here at Integrity, we offer senior discounts, military discounts, and public service discounts.
You worked hard for us, so let us work hard for you.
Yeah, go Broncos.
Now open at 5801 West Britain Road. It's Himador Mexican Grill. Order at Himador Mexican Grill and be treated to a spacious dining area, friendly staff, and delicious Mexican dishes. Fajitas, quesadillas, seafood, vegetarian meals, they've got it all at Himador Mexican Grill, 5801 West Britain Road. With different lunch and dinner specials every day and great prices, Himador Mexican Grill is the place to be. They open at 11 a.m. every day and come by starting August 30th to get some drinks at the brand new bar. The people love Himador Mexican Grill, and you will too. Call 405-367-7274 or email himadorgrill5801@gmail.com to reserve your table. Himador Mexican Grill is eager to serve you. 5801 West Britain Road, and call 405-367-7274.
Lilygrass Flowers and Decor is rooted in rich history dating back to 1979 in the precious memory of Flowers by Roy. Alicia Rankins and staff have carried the commitment to only offer the finest, unique floral arrangements with same-day delivery locally and nationally. What you envision, we make reality at Lilygrass Flowers and Decor, 7101 Northwest Expressway. Call Lilygrass Flowers and Decor at 721-1813 and begin a new memory.
Polished is total grooming at 836 Garth Brooks in Yukon with 28 years combined experience, including airbrush design, nail caps on dogs and cats, as well as the Bribe Bar and pet photography. It's a dog and cat day out at Polish, and ask about the month's membership that includes a free weekly bathing and 50% off pet grooming. Go to polishgrooming.com or call 405-494-8409. Keep your fur baby happy with expert affordable pet grooming at Polish in Yukon.
John Campbell is your local health marketing.
Hey folks, we are back here with the Heart of Oklahoma tournament in Purcell, Oklahoma. Now on the men's broadcast. Your Bethany High Broncos coming at number 11 in Class 4A. They're taking on the Dickson High Comets. We got a great game for you here today between the Comets and the Broncos, and boy, are we ready to get into this one. About a minute 15 left on the clock in our pregame, and then we meet our starting five. And you can tell, I know you can hear it through the live mic. Excuse me, I'm out of breath. I ran down to the restroom and ran back up here, so give me a second. I'm not an athlete anymore. I'm out of shape. But you can hear how excited they are in the background of this one. They've been looking forward to this all weekend. So let's go ahead and meet our starting lineups. Bethany, obviously the number 1 seed in this tournament. They'll come in as the home team. Dickson, though, a great squad to match up against. I'm excited to see how the Comets play this game today. Yep, I am correct. Bethany will be home. So we meet Dickson first. All right, let's do it for the Comets. Oh, I just realized I don't have Dickson's roster, do I? I'm going to have to run down and get that. Okay, we're making a little bit of a change here. I got to run down and get Dickson's roster. I should have done that when I was downstairs. Didn't realize I had it. So we're going to leave it on the live mic for a second. I will be back. Okay, folks, I am back with the roster in hand, so we're ready to go. Now I know who's on the floor. Okay, thankfully. Everything is set up, ready to go, so let's get into this match. Looks like this is number 13. That is Derek Drain up to jump, but Bethany wins it regardless. They'll have first possession. Again, I ran down to the scores table, so if I'm out of breath, give me a second. Seth Griner brings out the floor on the right side, and we're underway here in the championship round. He's looking down low, but it's immediately stolen away. Dickson on the other end, going with a quick move. Floater, no good off the glass. They're going for the offensive rebound. They get it, try to throw it out off Brady, and they will be successful. Whew. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I have to be so far up in this gymnasium? Rep Robson already on the floor. Weaver going to head off. Looks like he might have been shaken up after that one. Oh, what fun. Dickson's roster is out of order, too. That's not good. Going to have to go through and find these. 4, 5, 10, 11. Inbound play for Dickson here. This is Maxwell to inbound it. He goes high up. Dickson back on offense. Tie game 0-0. 7:33 on the clock. Now they drive. Maxwell gets into the lane. Got the pocket picked. Fighting for the turnover. He gets the second shot off, but it's no good. Denton Jaggers now tangled up with number 13. That is, I believe that is Derek Drain. If it is not, his name is Lozano. But I cannot tell here on their roster, so sorry. Rep Robson comes away with basketball here. He's going up left side. Robson sees Malachi Chapman cross court. Chapman goes down to the corner with Denton Jaggers. Jaggers match up 1-on-1, goes left hand into the lane. Spins off, needs somewhere to go, doesn't want the shot. In trouble, finally gets off to Robson. Robson fakes the shot, goes down low to Breck Brady. Here's Brady backing down one defender. Goes up, trying to get the shot off, no foul for him. I definitely thought Drain had a lot of wrist on that, but official sees it better than me. Inbounds play, Griner to inbound it, goes quick to Chapman. Chapman going for the lob to Brady, it's punched out by the Comets. This will be a foul on the Comets, goes on 1-3. Another inbounds. Griner goes down low. Bounce pass Denton Jaggers off the catch. Puts up the shot. Bethany first on the board. 2-0. So the Broncos lead over the Comets. Maxwell directs traffic. One player cutting to his left. He has one to his right. Goes right side. See what they draw up here. That was number 4, Booker. Here's number 11, Eubank. Getting into the lane. Goes with the floater. His shot no good. Brady fighting for the rebound. Punches it out, and then Jaggers comes away with it. Fast break here, 3-on-3. Jaggers may slow this one down. Sees Rep Robson up court. Robson fires to Griner all the way around the perimeter. Chapman thought about the shot. Now drives right hand, getting into the lane. Flings one to Griner, near side corner. No shot can be taken. Now Chapman gets it all the way around the perimeter. Catch and shoot opportunity, no good. Rebounded by Eubank. Dickson comes back the other way. Here's Maxwell working on Griner. Handoff to number 4, Booker. Booker, the handoff to number 3 now on the floor, and I don't know who that is just yet, so I'll get a name to you soon. It's back in the hands of Eubank. Top of the key, goes right hand all the way to the board. Shot's no good. Fight for the rebound. Number 3 comes down with it. Had Chapman and Denton Jaggers both on him and is able to draw the foul. Goes on Malachi Chapman. That is Chapman's first personal and the first team foul for the Broncos. No free throws here. Again, this was on the floor. They just go to the inbound. Couple handoffs around the top of the key. Now there's a handoff on the left wing. Number 0, Maxwell. Match up on Rep Robson. He's working to his right. Needs someone to cut. Doesn't get what he wants. Passes off to number 12. Number 12 is Parker Eubank. Back up top. Maxwell drives again after the pass. Stops inside the line. Gets it off to number 13. Now here's a long 3 taken, and it's hit by number 4, Kobe Booker. 3-2, Comets lead by 1. Robson and Bethany bring out the floor. Here's Denton Jaggers now from the right side. Athletic move, underhanded layup, no good. Got his own rebound, blocked from behind. The Comets swarmed in with 4 players, and a fast break on the other end turns into a layup for number 3. 5-2. Griner brings up slowly. He's matched up on number 12. Again, that's Eubank. Gives up to Rep Robson, goes back, this time to Griner. Griner going for the lob inside, looking for Denton Jaggers, but it's defended well by the Comets. They go for a long pass, and they get it off cleanly. Turns into a quick 0 for DeKalen Maxwell. 7-2. The Comets pull ahead by 5. 4.5 left to play in the first quarter. Chapman down to Griner in the corner. Griner with that same log to Brady. This time he brings it down. 1-on-2. Got the shot off. No foul call. No good. Weaver on the sideline had a big reaction to that. I don't know if you could see that on the video stream. Bethany not getting many foul calls here early. They're actually going to have one called against them right there. Off-ball foul. It's on number 24, Breck Brady. That's Brady's first personal, second team foul on the Broncos. Will result in an inbounds play here. See where the inbounds goes. Eubank inbounds it quick. It went to number 13 in the corner. Right back to Eubank. He puts up the three. No good off the front of the rim. Denton Jaggers has the rebound. 4 minutes left to play. He's in trouble. Needs somewhere to go. Found Jagger Weaver on the left line. Weaver over to Chapman. Chapman from the right side all the way into the lane. Can he get the shot off? No good. Stolen away. Dickson gets another turnover, and they fire another cross-court pass. On the other end, that's number 3 with the shot. It's no good. The putback no good either. Weaver comes away with ball. Weaver brings up to the right wing, picked up the dribble, goes down to the corner with Chapman. Chapman down low looking for Connor Sidness, who's fresh on the floor. Sidness, 2 defenders on him, gets tangled up, and they knock the ball out of play. This is staying with the Broncos. Coach Josh Holliday having a big reaction himself, yelling at the guys on the floor, trying to get them all on the same page here. It's been a scattered, disorganized start for the Broncos. Inbounds from Weaver goes high to Chapman. Chapman now brings up the right side. He's matched up on Maxwell. Spinning, going left hand into the paint, kicks back out. Brobson contested 3, but he wants it in and out. Denton Jaggers got the offensive rebound. His putback is good. 7-4. A big shot right there from Denton Jaggers, although it's still early. 3:15 left to play in the first quarter. Maxwell, the handoff, going to number 12, Eubank. Eubank working right hand, back to Maxwell, all the way across court. Now it's in number 5, Douglas's hands. The Comets slowing things down. They've got a good offense. Eubank starting to drive left hand in between the legs. No shot opening up. Playing defense is Chapman. Now he gets by left hand. Just threw a ball into Weaver's face. It's a turnover on the Comets. The Broncos get it. Sidness gets on the other end. Kicked out to Jagger. Shot fake. Gets into the lane. Right hand off the glass. Shooter's touch. 7-6. Whew. Made it through that call. Just barely. 2:40 left to play in the first quarter. The Comets now only lead by 1. Maxwell handoff. There's number 5, Douglas. Douglas tangled up, lost the dribble. And number 3 couldn't get back to it either. Denton Jaggers gets the steal. Up court pass to Brobson, and Brobson fouled on the shot. Now things have turned around for the Bethany Broncos here in the first quarter. They're starting to move a little bit more consistently. Robson to take the free throws with the clock stopped at 2:25. He's got Sidness on the line to his left, Chapman on the line to his right. His first shot off the mark, no good. Coming up next, second free throw. Neal now on the floor, took the place of Malachi Chapman. Here's the second free throw from Brobson. Shots up. That one is good. Ties this thing back up at 7. The Comets trying to work quick in a hurry, but they travel on the other end. You can see how quick they were moving up the floor. I could barely follow them with the camera. Trying not to waste any time. Weaver quick inbounds to Dempsey Neal. Neal played exceptional minutes in the semifinals match. I expect him to have a big impact on this game today. Gets a soft screen from Denton Jaggers, now working to his right. It's 4-on-4. Neal picks up the dribble, goes to the near side. Brobson from the right elbow. Brobson gets into the lane, left hand spins, thought about the fadeaway, instead kicks it out to Neal. Neal shot fake, getting to the baseline. Mid-range jumper from Dempsey Neal, no good. Fight for the rebound. No one comes down with it. Out on the Comets. We're sticking with the Broncos with 1:56 left to play in the first. Quick inbounds. Here's Denton Jaggers from the top of the key, getting left side, has it with Jagger Weaver. Weaver back across to Rhett Brobson. Brobson matched up on number 11, that's Eubank.
He goes to the corner. Neal down low to Sidness. Sidness needs somewhere to go. Fires one to Weaver through the hand of Weaver, but he corrals it. Weaver now goes right hand into the paint. Pulls up mid-range two. No good for Weaver. Rebounded by the Comets. The blue jerseys trying to break this 7-7 tie with under a minute and a half left to play in the first. Eubank to Eubank. That's number 11 on the drive and the pull-up jumper, in and out. Offensive rebound, the putback, no good. It was blocked cleanly. Then Jaggers goes behind the back, brings it up the floor, sees Dempsey Neal on that far side. Neal picked up the dribble, needs somewhere to go, spinning out of trouble, got down low to Connor Sidness. Sidness sees the cross-court pass. Here's Brobson for three. No good. Weaver got the offensive rebound. Kicks it back out to Dempsey Neal. Neal working with the left hand, got his pocket picked. It's number 11 on the fast break, laying it up for two. That's Landon Eubank. 9-7 Comets lead, 50 seconds left to play in the first. Jagger Weaver wasting no time. Gets up to the top of the key in a hurry. Looking left side, good defense so far from the Comets. Not allowing any quick pass. Brobson now bringing it back up, sees Weaver in the corner. Weaver wants to lob down to Sidness, able to get it to 2-3. Sidness fires it back out beyond the perimeter. Extra pass to the corner. Denton Jaggers now crashes the board. Goes all the way on the baseline. And a soft touch from Denton Jaggers ties this thing back up 9-9. 25 seconds left to play in the first. With time winding down, Dickson doesn't move quite as quickly. They're going to settle this thing in. 8 points for Denton Jaggers. The only point he doesn't have was on a free throw. A free throw he didn't take. Picked up the dribble. Here come the Comets. They pull up for the contested three. And swish. That's number 4, Kobe Booker, hitting the big three as time expires. 12-9 is where the first quarter ends. The Comets lead over the Broncos in the Heart of Oklahoma tournament. 6 points for number 4, Kobe Booker. He came alive there in the first. Let's see if the Broncos have an answer for him in the second when we come back from break. Bethany High School basketball on thegospelstation.com, Sports and Talk, and GSN Sports and Talk on YouTube.
Come see us down at Smoothie King. We have 2 amazing locations to serve you. 5914 Southeast 15th Street in Midwest City and 5921 Southwest 3rd Street, located right in the heart of Oklahoma City. Folks, we have the awesome Dude Perfect smoothie. We have wonderful enhancements to get you ready for your workout. Rule the day. Smoothie King is your one-stop shop for delicious smoothie action. Come see us at Smoothie King.
Stan's Plumbing is your locally owned, full-service, licensed, and bonded plumbing company, proudly serving the Oklahoma City Metro for over 30 years. Stan's provides all types of plumbing services like faucet and toilet repairs, sewer repair, and trenchless pipe replacement, water heater repair and installation, both tank and tankless, plus drain cleaning and jetting. All plumbers arrive with fully stocked trucks and can resolve your plumbing problems in a timely manner. Since 1988, Stan's Plumbing has held itself to a higher standard in plumbing. Call 405-721-5100 to schedule your appointment. Stan's Plumbing, Valley Service in a dirty business. 405-721-5100.
We've made it to the second quarter play. 8 minutes back on the clock, 12-9, the Comets lead. Here's Chapman over to Weaver, now over to number 1, Denton Jaggers, who has 8 points already. Jaggers goes all the way into the lane, kicks it back out. Seth Griner now makes his move, threads the needle, got the pass back to Denton Jaggers. Loose ball, Weaver picks it up. He kicks it back out beyond the perimeter. Nothing opening up yet. Here's Chapman from the far corner. Wants the three. Malachi Chapman answers the three at the end of the first quarter with a three at the beginning of the second. Tied back up 12-12. 7:24 on the clock. I've got all the names for Dickson now, so we should be okay. All right, here we go. This is number 11, Eubank, kicking out to number 5, Douglas. Douglas into the lane. Couple extra passes, trying to find an open shot in the near corner. Nothing opening up. They get a call from the bench. They'll back things off. Maxwell from the logo working right side. The handoff again. The Comets go back and forth. Good defense. Bethany playing a man. Here's Sidness working on Eubank. Eubank gets past him, and even with the help from Griner, Eubank finds 2. Now Griner brings up the floor. He's matched up on number 11 himself. Looking up floor, there's Weaver. Weaver goes over to Chapman. Chapman just hit the big three. Now he's working on Douglas, spinning, trying to get inside the line. Pull-up jumper for Chapman. And he's found a little bit of a rhythm here, I think. 14-14. 6:36 on the clock. I imagine we're going to stay knotted up for a little bit. Wild shot and one. How about the insane shot you just saw from number 11, Landon Eubank? I mean, you got to give credit for that one. That one was wild. It's the kind of wild shot I would think. Oh, it's overturned, not going the Comets' way.
Offensive foul on number 11, Eubank. Okay, good. I was about to say that's the kind of wild play I don't think you call a foul on. I'm glad the refs agreed with me. 14-14 after the turnover. First team foul for the Comets in the second. First personal foul for Landon Eubank. Griner working 5-on-5. He's got Douglas matched up on him. Gives it off to Chapman, who brings it back out towards the middle of the floor. Now Chapman makes his move. Left-hand drive, spinning, trying to get into the paint. Got the pocket picked. Brady fighting for the rebound. Can't come away with it. A turnover as Dickson has it. The Comets bring it back up. Still tied 14-14 with 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Maxwell at the logo, directing traffic, trying to bring up a player to his right. He was looking for Booker. Now he makes his move to the right line. Trying to get all the way to the baseline. Brady comes in to help. I don't know if that was a pass or a shot or what, but it hit the back of the glass. And not like hit the glass, not on the side, on the back. I mean hit the back of the backboard. He was behind the backboard. I don't know. 5:50 on the clock. That's a weird one. Griner to bring it back up the floor on this near side, and there is a foul caught on Douglas. A little bit too handsy, a little bit too much contact. I'd say I agree with that one. That is Douglas's second personal and the second team foul for the Comets here in this quarter. And you can see it on the screen right now. It's close. It's neck and neck on the score and on the floor. These guys are glued to each other's sides. This is some of the toughest man defense you have seen this tournament. It might be the toughest man defense you've seen this tournament. Griner now switched on to Maxwell. Looking to his left has Chapman. Chapman flings one into the paint. Connor Sinnis got the shot off, got his own rebound. His second chance no good, but Brady has a second offensive rebound, and Brady fouled going up for the shot. A little bit of push and a little bit of shot. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Who are they teeing up? The official just teed up somebody. Waiting on the officials to discuss this call and make it official. Something had to be said, something really bad, because there was nothing on the floor that necessitated a technical foul. It appears to be going on Dickson. Brady should be heading to the line, but looks like they're going to make the call official here. Take off my headset for a second so I can hear. Both coaches going to get the explanation. PA guy hasn't made his announcement yet, so getting the explanation from the official at the table. I see a foul assessed to Breck Brady. That might be the technical, but there's also a foul, unless it's a tech on both sides. Okay. All right, we've got it officially. Bezria, number 35, takes a personal foul. Breck Brady takes the technical foul. And there's also a tech applied to number 13, Lozano of Dickson. So a T for Bezria, a T for Lozano, or excuse me, just a personal foul for Bezria, a T for Lozano, and a T for Breck Brady. This is quite the game, folks. This is quite the game. Currently, as it stands, 4 team fouls on Dickson, 1 team foul on the Bronchos. You can see Josh Holliday at the bottom of your screen debating this call, trying to get that tech rescinded, but that's not going to happen. The call's been made official. So they're going to get ready to go back to play. They must have said something, because it was very physical, and there was a foul, but I thought everything was clean afterwards. Brady had a little bit of a get-off-me elbow move, but I didn't think it was anything egregious. The techs cancel out, I think, so Brady will be shooting his free throws. 5.5. Brady sinks the first. Breaks the tie, 15-14. Broncos lead by 1. Brady's second. That one's up and good. 16-14, Bethany leads by 2. 5.5 left to play in the first half after a wild chain of events. We're finally settled down. One more foul on Dickson, and Bethany is into the bonus. Here's number 0, Maxwell, trying to get past Weaver, trying to go to his right. Nothing up there. Gets the pass off. They go around the perimeter. Now in the hands of number 4, Booker from the left side. He hands it back to number 3, Drain. A lot of changing, a lot of switching. Bethany, again, with a man defense, playing very well right now. It's now Sidness matched up on Booker. This might be the matchup they want, but they give it up again. It's a contested 3 taken by Maxwell. Spins in and out. Brady has the rebound. Don't think that possession went how Dickson wanted. Chapman tied up with 2 defenders. Timeout taken from head coach Josh Holliday of the Broncos. Chapman was in trouble. He did corral the basketball, so they get the timeout taken. We'll take a break with them as we all settle down here in Purcell, Oklahoma. We all need a little bit of a break, I think.
John Campbell is your local health market agent that specializes in Medicare. Instead of talking through an 800 number, talk face-to-face with your local agent, John Campbell, to answer all your questions and find the company that best fits your needs. John Campbell Health Market serves Yukon, Bethany, and the surrounding area and will travel across the state of Oklahoma to meet with you. Call John Campbell Health Markets at 405-200-8414. Call 405-200-8414.
Coming out of the timeout, 4:47 on the clock there. Make sure you can hear me. Man, what a first half. I mean, a low-scoring defensive matchup, techs assessed to both sides. This was not how I thought this game was going to go. I expected it to be pretty, obviously, high intensity, but to the point where it's called so tightly. I still think something had to be said because I don't know if I would have teched up Brady in that spot. I don't really know if I would have teched up either side in that spot, but you know, I'm not down there on the floor. Inbounds goes to Griner. We're back in the action. 2-point lead for the Broncos, 16-14 here in the second. Griner brings it up past the logo. He's got number 11, Landon Eubank, on him. Able to get the pass off to Din Jaggers, who goes right hand all the way into the lane, and he's fouled going up for the shot. Speaking of calling it tightly, the foul goes on number 0, Maxwell. That puts Bethany in the bonus for the final 4.5 minutes of this half. You can hear the, I was going to say roar, but I don't think that's the right word. You can hear the displeasure from the Dickson crowd. Jaggers for his first free throw, not able to hit that one. That is number 0, Maxwell's first personal foul. And as I mentioned, 5 team fouls. Jaggers able to go 1 of 2, so he makes it a 3-point lead for the Broncos, 17-14. Dickson running a high-low offense. They've got it in the hands of number 35, Bezrea, right now. He's looking down low, open man on the baseline. It's Maxwell from the right side, but his shot no good, bounced in and out. The rebound is grabbed by Booker, and his long 2 does go home. 17-16, still 1-point lead for the Broncos. Griner to bring it up the floor, working on that left side, trying to get the pass off to Chapman, nearly stolen away, but Chapman able to bring it back. Great effort by 2-5. He feeds, then Jaggers, bounce pass to Jagger Weaver. Weaver through the hands, couldn't corral it, couldn't get the quick shot off. Chapman after the pass back to the right wing, hits the 3. 4-point lead, 20-16. Dickson not wasting any time. Booker with the lob left side looking for Eubank. Eubank drives into the lane, kicks it back out. Booker will try the contested 3. Might have gotten tipped by Chapman. Got the offensive rebound, kicked into the corner. Maxwell from the right side, no good. Denton Jaggers has the rebound. The lead stays 4 for Bethany. Chapman brings it up the floor after the pass from Denton Jaggers, 2-on-2. Sees Weaver on the near side. Extra pass out to Denton Jaggers. He steps inside the line, fires one to Seth Griner. Griner from that far side gives it to Chapman all the way back around the world to Jagger Weaver. Weaver backs it off, slows things down, maybe looking for a call from the bench. 3:15 on the clock. Bethany is in the bonus. Their drives are even more potent if they can draw the fouls now. Griner going left side, Denton Jaggers here. He cuts into the baseline, no shot to him. Breck Brady now from the top of the key, goes right hand, trying to get all the way to the paint. He got the shot off. It's blocked cleanly this time by number 3, Drain. On the other end, quick move, and Dickson on the fast break, 2-on-1, able to get 2 points out of it. Dickson working a lot quicker in transition than Bethany is right now. Griner, 2 defenders on him, going for the cross-court lob. Weaver, extra pass, then Jaggers. He sees Chapman in the corner. Chapman fakes a shot, steps inside the line. Long 2 for Chapman. And yeah, he's hot. 22-18. Chapman now has 10 points on the night, or on the day. Sorry, he's hitting double digits. Dickson stepping up. Maxwell doesn't take the 3, goes back to Booker. Passes a little bit high for the Comets right now. They got to settle down. Here's Landon Eubank trying to get into the lane again. The drive and the kick. Booker has it on the right wing. Goes back
near side with Maxwell. Maxwell has Weaver on him. Zone defense coming out here from Bethany. They run a 2-1-2 right now. There's the move. Eubank gets to the free throw line. His shot's up too strong off the back of the glass. And this time Brady comes away with the rebound. 1-on-2 fast break. Den Jaggers on the right side. Got the shot off. It's clean. No foul, but the shot doesn't go. Greiner trying to get in the way of a cross-court pass. He's matched up one-on-one with number 3, Drain, and Drain able to find the shot. 22-20 as another timeout is taken with 1:43 on the clock. A close game all the way through the second quarter, and don't expect anything different in the third and fourth. 10 points for Malachi Chapman, 9 for Denton Jaggers. But Bethany needs a little bit more to go into half with the lead.
Looking for fast cash without the hassle? At Red River Credit in Oklahoma City, they've got you covered. They offer auto-secured loans up to $3,660, and the best part, no credit check. Need something different? They also provide traditional installment signature loans with a credit check. Whether you need quick cash or a long-term solution, they're here to help. Enjoy cash-friendly service with easy access online at redrivercredit.com. You can apply in person at 4571 Northwest 23rd Street, Suite A in Oklahoma City. Call 405-440-0582.
About to come out of this timeout here, about 1:40 left on the clock. Thanks so much to all of our sponsors, Simplify, Victory, Toro Taxes, Coyote Pond, all great local businesses. Smoothie King was the venue for our Coach's Show. They're at 5921 Southwest 3rd Street. We were there earlier this week. The snowstorm may be coming, but it's never too cold for great smoothies. And you know Smoothie King is all about that healthy and great tasting stuff. So thanks to Smoothie King for their support of the broadcast. Bethany back on the offense. Here's Brady from the top of the key, looking left side. Nice bounce pass to Denton Jaggers on the baseline, but Jaggers can't get the shot to go. Rebounded by Dickson. They bring it up the court quickly with Drain. Drain sends it to the corner. Here's number 5, Douglas, making an athletic move to the left side, able to get the shot off, and he ties it back up 22-22. Greiner gets the call in from Coach Holiday. He's going to slow this thing down. Championship basketball being played from these two teams. Tight defenses, electric offenses. Let's see who gets the advantage at half. Greiner off of the screen from Brady. Goes with the lob to 2-4. And Brady in trouble. There's a push on the ground. This foul going on number 35, Bezrea. That is Bezrea's second personal. And it will should send Brady to the line. They're in a bonus. The officials don't realize it. And finally, they get the right call in. Brady will head to the line. I don't know what was taking them so long right there, folks. About a minute left to play here in the first half. Brady with a chance to break this tie. His first is good. 23-22 after the Brady free throw. He has 3 on the day. Only Chapman stands by the box on this free throw. The rest have vacated. Brady sinks it no matter what. 24-22. Brady tacks 2 onto his line. Douglas comes off the floor. Booker back on for the Comets. 1 minute. All that's left to play in the second quarter. Maxwell over to Booker. Back to Maxwell. Back and forth. Well beyond the line. Nothing on yet. Running time off the clock. Trying to burn as much as possible. They want to be last possession with a chance to take the lead before half. One player stands on the baseline. One player is kind of up by the free throw line. One is over in the right corner. 3-2 zone here from the Bethany defense. Greiner goes out on Booker, trying to pressure the ball handler. Now 27 seconds left on the clock. Booker in trouble. Greiner playing good defense. He gets the pass off to Landon Eubank. Eubank goes up the right line. Booker has it right back to Eubank. Still taking time off the clock. Now under 15 seconds. This is exactly where they want to be. They only need about 5 to make their move, and it's time. Here's number 3, Drain from the far side. Needs somewhere to go. Eubank has it. Feed to the corner. Booker takes the shot. Well, folks, you can hear the reaction. I don't know if you need me to tell you what happened. Booker hit the shot. 13 points for number 4, and the Comets lead by 1 at half, 25-24 over your Bethany Broncos. We're going to go to our halftime break. We've got an interview to play for you with Blake Nightingale, State Farm, and then we'll talk about that first half and everything that we just saw. What a game we've had so far. A little bit of everything. High-powered offenses, tight defenses, controversial calls, technicals assessed, and I don't think that's going to change in the second. Stay with us for the halftime show on GSN Sports and Talk. This is Luke Young on the call. Thank you for watching and listening.
We are Integrity Heating, Air, and Plumbing, in business for over 40 years. We've provided top-notch service for every company and residential home in the area. Let's take a look inside and let you meet some people.
Hey, Blaine. Good morning. Here we have a part of our call center. This is Tina. That's Gabby. That's our general manager, BJ. Our office hours are from 7:30 to 7:30, Monday through Friday, and we do heating and air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical. Give us a call. We always have specials. Our number one priority is your family, constant comfort, and convenience. We offer 24-hour service.
And in order for us to do that, we fully stock everything here at our warehouse. Whether it's commercial or residential, we offer plumbing, heating and air, and electrical full services. All of our guys are licensed, we're bonded and insured.
Here at Integrity, we offer senior discounts, military discounts, and public service discounts.
You worked hard for us, so let us work hard for you.
Yeah, go Broncos.
Now open at 5801 West Britain Road. It's Himador Mexican Grill. Order at Himador Mexican Grill and be treated to a spacious dining area, friendly staff, and delicious Mexican dishes. Fajitas, quesadillas, seafood, vegetarian meals, they've got it all at Himador Mexican Grill, 5801 West Britain Road. With different lunch and dinner specials every day and great prices, Himador Mexican Grill is the place to be. They open at 11 a.m. every day and come by starting August 30th to get some drinks at the brand new bar. The people love Himador Mexican Grill, and you will too. Call 405-367-7274 or email HimadorGrill5801@gmail.com to reserve your table. Himador Mexican Grill is eager to serve you. 5801 West Britain Road. And call 405-367-7274.
Are you looking for some hair, some virgin hair, some extensions? Well, come to Alchemy Ming Virgin Hair and Boutique. We have moved to 10709 North Rockwell Avenue, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Suite D. Come and see all the styles from your best hairstylist, your favorite hairstylist, the award-winning hairstylist of the year, Jasmine J.G. Garrett Whitson.
Grandview Windows and Doors is a proud sponsor of the Bethany Broncos and a part of the community serving all of Oklahoma City area with a mission to provide our customers exceptional window and door solutions. Locally owned and operated, Grandview Windows and Doors is your window and door specialist. Drop on by our showroom to get the latest color, styles, and special pricing just in time for the fall. Call 405-787-0230 and visit us on Facebook, Grandview Windows and Doors.
Let's all really listen to what politicians say. Does it make sense? For instance, raising tax rates on large corporations. Sounds good. Then we remember, corporations do not pay taxes. They pass tax costs through to their customers. That means a corporate tax increase is a tax increase for everyone who does business with a corporation. That's a tax increase to every one of us. Dwayne McAnally, McAnally Foundation.
Come see us down at Smoothie King. We have two amazing locations to serve you. 5914 Southeast 15th Street in Midwest City and 5921 Southwest 3rd Street, located right in the heart of Oklahoma City. Folks, we have the awesome Dude Perfect smoothie. We have wonderful enhancements to get you ready for your workout. Rule the day. Smoothie King is your one-stop shop for delicious smoothie action. Come see us at Smoothie King.
Okay, folks, we are back here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. It's the halftime show presented by Blake Nightingale State Farm. Just realized I said I had the interview to play, and then I didn't play it. I didn't realize I didn't play it. So we'll catch that at a different point in the night, or in the morning. In the morning, not the night. Sorry. All right, this is the Blake Nightingale halftime show. 7304 Northwest Expressway. That's Blake's office. Stop by. He's your local insurance agent for everything home, auto, life, and business insurance. He's the guy to turn to. But let's take a look at halftime at the way this bracket shaped out. If you're watching on GSN Sports and Talk, I've got the bracket up right now for you to see. Bethany took a route that saw Elgin, the Oklahoma City Knights, and Dickson through this tournament. And, man, what a couple great games they had. Elgin was a pretty good win for them, but that OKC Knights game, that ended up having to be a 1-point come-from-behind victory in semifinals to reach this spot. The final for that one, 54-53, and interestingly, we also saw technical fouls assessed, or rather one technical foul assessed in that one. That kind of proved to be one of the game-changing moments. Could the text we just saw today be the same? Could there, if there's another one? These canceled out, so it allowed Brady to just take his 2 free throws and be done with it, but you have to wonder. So Dickson saw Enid and Bing. I don't know about the Dickson game, but I'm pretty sure they handled Bing without too much trouble to make it this far in the bracket. I mean, from how things have turned out, I've got to say you've probably got the 2 best teams you could have had for the championship round. Now, the Oklahoma City Knights, though, however well they played, they're playing in that 3rd-place game today. I got to say, so much respect to the Oklahoma City Knights squad. That was a lights-out squad, and they could be here giving Dickson just as good a game if one thing had gone differently in our semifinals match. So respect to those opponents. They were a great team. But getting ready for the second half of play here in the Heart of Oklahoma tournament championship round between the Dickson High Comets and the Bethany Broncos. We're looking at this game, what went right, what went wrong. So Bethany, obviously, they had something of a poor shooting night inside the lane. Breck Brady has been held quiet. He's pretty much always got 2 defenders on him. They cannot get clean passes to Brady in the paint. Denton Jaggers has had plenty of chances. He is the 2nd highest scorer with 8 on the night, but it's really been Malachi Chapman stepping up in a big way for this Bethany offense, knocking down shots both from beyond the arc and inside it. Love the way Chapman has played so far, but whoever gets started in the second half needs to get going quick. Bethany, if you've been with us throughout this season, they start quarters off very well, but occasionally they've struggled to close quarters out. This time it was kind of the other way around. They might have started a little bit slower, but they battled back, kept this thing close, took a lead, and now it's only a 1-point deficit they face at half. Dickson, though, they've got some incredible players. Drain, Maxwell, Eubank, even Booker and Douglas, but they've got to keep their foul numbers down. If you're the Dickson High Comets, the moment you see three team fouls, you're worried. The moment you see anything higher than half of what Bethany needs to get the bonus, you are in some serious worry because Bethany will take full advantage of that, as we saw from Breck Brady's free throws. He's gone 4 of 4, I believe, from the line tonight. Today, I did it again, today. We'll see how the second half plays out, though. Stay safe. You can hear my voice is already starting to go. We've been doing this for 3 days straight. But stay safe in the ice storm that's coming to Oklahoma. It's in parts of OKC, Kansas, Texas, and plenty of other states in the country. So stay safe, stay warm. If I can get these words out, that's kind of a tongue twister. And remember that with the cold weather coming, stop by C&J Sporting Goods and Grounds for Compassion back in Bethany, Oklahoma. They are taking item donations for clothing and food and giving it to the homeless in the area that need help with this storm coming. If you have time, if you have the ability, please donate something to Grounds for Compassion and C&J Sporting Goods so they can help out those in need. But it's time for the second half here in Purcell, Oklahoma. Only a minute left. We're ready for the third quarter. The Bethany High Broncos, the Dickson High Comets in an extremely fun championship match so far. 8 minutes back on the clock, ready for the third. Dickson retakes the floor to the cheer of their crowd. Now, this tournament has been split between these last 2 games at the new high school and 2 games at the old high school. First place is played here. Third place is played at the old Purcell High School. So we've actually kind of had a smaller crowd in the background than we have in previous games, but it doesn't really feel like that. I've got to say the energy throughout these tournaments has been pretty consistent, no matter what games it was that were being played. Dickson has ball first, and we are back underway. 8 minutes and counting. Thanks again to Coyote Pond. They do our keys of the game. Didn't get a chance to talk about them before this one, but I'll talk about them now. Coyote Pond back in War Acres, great place, home of the $20 FFL transfer. Right out of the gates, Booker launches a three, and he is well short of it. Bethany has the ball now with only about 15 seconds coming off the clock. See what the Broncos drop here. Here's Seth Griner working on Landon Eubank. Goes to his right with Denton Jaggers. Jaggers looking down low. Can't find a way to get the pass. Now he gets a screen from Brady. Now working to his right. Kicks it back out to Chapman. Chapman from straight away. Goes back to Jaggers on the right side. Bounce pass inside of Brady. Trying to get 2-4 started. Backing down one defender. Trying to get the shot off, and he's fouled on the shot. It goes on number 13, Lozano. One of the players who had a technical foul assessed to him in the first half. You can see his reaction right there, throwing the arms up. Very unhappy with that one. Not going to get a tech assess this time, though. Just asking the ref for an explanation on the call. Brady at the line. Here's his free throw. It's good. 5 points on the night from Brady, all of them from free throws, I believe. He ties this game back up 25-25. He's got one more coming. Brady lines up his second shot with 7:26 on the clock. It's up and is good, 6 for 6. 26-25, Bethany now has the 1 point lead. One team foul on the Comets already. Let's see what Dickson runs here. This is Maxwell to bring it up the floor, going to his left with number 13, Lozano. He feeds it back to Maxwell in the corner. No shot opening up for the men in blue. Eubank brings it middle of the floor. Cut across from Booker. Couple switches. Now they have the matchup they want. Lozano on Brady. Got all the way to the rim. And no foul called. Shot doesn't go. Chapman has the rebound. Chapman looking up floor. Good awareness from Jagger Weaver to get in and take that pass away. Griner, the feed to Brady. Brady got his offensive rebound, and his putback is good for what I believe is his first shot or first made field goal. 28-25. And a loose ball nearly stolen away from Bethany. Not going to be backcourt violation. Coach Holiday and the Broncos want that call. There's a feed into the paint. It's number 0, Maxwell. Get a shot off. Friendly bounce. Brady took a shot to the face. 28-27. Timeout taken as Brady's going to be checked out. He was a little bit slow to get up. I'm not seeing any blood, so I don't think he'll have to come off the floor. 6.5 on the clock. Bethany ball. They are going to leave him out there. It's been a war in the paint, folks. If you haven't been able to tell that already, it has been a war in the paint. Griner to bring it up the floor. He's matched up on Eubank. This is Landon Eubank, of course. Now Griner going back to his right. Feeds it to the corner with Malachi Chapman. Chapman brings it back up to the top. Brady now goes over to Denton Jaggers. Jaggers at the free throw line. Needs somewhere to go. Has Chapman. Chapman swings it to Weaver in the far side. Weaver gets back to the free throw line. Punched out to Griner. Griner wants the three. Seth Griner, 31 points. He puts up his first points personally of the night. 31-27, 4-point lead, 6 minutes left to play in the third. Maxwell working slowly, has Weaver creeping up on him. Sees Landon Eubank moving to his left, gets the pass out there. Eubank gets a screen, pulls it up inside the line. Unfriendly bounce, Griner has the rebound. Seth Griner and the Broncos go back the other way on the far side. He's looking up court to Breck Brady. Brady from the far corner, sends it back out to Jaggers. Jaggers backs things off, heading back towards the logo, backpedaling. Sees Malachi Chapman cut in front of him. Griner's over on his right. Gets a screen from Brady. Looking to Weaver in the corner. No bad communication there. They weren't on the same page, but thankfully no turnover yet. Chapman, the inlet to Brady. Brady's shot. What a shot. Left hand for Brady. Spinning around, able to get past multiple defenders. 33-27. Timeout taken, and suddenly the momentum is with the Bethany Broncos. Brady, in no time at all, has tied team lead in points with 10. 10 for Brady, 10 for Chapman, 9 for Denton Jaggers. We got to take a quick break. It's a full timeout taken by the Comets. Name brands and more for less at Victory Mattress Outlet. Welcome to Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway in Oklahoma City. Family owned and operated Victory Mattress Outlet has options for every budget, like quality 10-inch beds to high-end luxury mattresses fit for a king. You're the winner here. Shop pillows, protectors, bedroom sets, and more. And remember, the friendly people at Victory Mattress Outlet can help deliver, assemble, and set up your mattresses and furniture. Call 405-510-6988 and never pay retail price for top brands again. Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway Expressway, 405-510-6988. That's 405-510-6988. Victory Mattress Outlet, where your best night's sleep costs less. So I can hear the talking going on, we'll call it, in the Comets huddle right there in the timeout. The call I heard, or rather the criticism I heard from their head coach to his players, he's yelling at them to get there quicker. For him, the offense is too slow to develop. They are not generating the open looks they need to stay competitive in this game right now. And I credit that to the Bethany defense. They're playing a lockdown man right now. They've swapped between man and zone. And no matter what, they're always really contesting well. Griner is matched up on number 4, Booker, right now. And you can see it. Booker has to go for the step back 2. Contested, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Brady has it. Griner hits the deck, but he's all right. Chapman with 2 defenders on him. Look at the ball control from Malachi Chapman. Are you kidding me? Griner brings it up the floor, going inside to Brady. Brady, 2 defenders on him, tied up, trying to get the pass out to Weaver. Good hands from Jagger Weaver. Weaver, step back, thought about the 3 instead, bounces it to Brady. Brady just resets the offense, goes back high to Griner at the logo. Griner directs traffic, then Jagger stands in the far corner. Jagger brings it out, Brady top of the key. Now moving to his right side, gives it up to Jagger. Sets a screen for number 1. Jagger's inside the line. Bounce pass to Brady down low. Brady has 3 defenders on him and another whistle blown. No foul called here. This is going with Dickson. 4:25 on the clock in the third. 33-27, a 6-point lead for the Broncos. 1 team foul on the Comets, none on Bethany. Pass from Booker goes over to Drain, and there's an off ball. Well, let's see what this stays here. I was about to say, they called an off-ball foul on Dickson. I thought that was strange. It will be instead a foul on Bethany. Foul going on number 24, Breck Brady. That's his 3rd personal. Head coach Josh Holliday not a fan of this call from the official down there. Instead, it's an inbounds here for Dickson. 4:10 on the clock. They go to the far corner, gave it up to Maxwell now. See what they run. Landon Eubank got Brady to jump, now goes for the 2 and banks it home off the glass. 33-29. Chapman with 1 man on him. That's Maxwell. Gives it up to Griner. Right in the middle of the floor, right on the logo, right on the Purcell P. Griner now going to his right. Looking down low, Denton Jaggers. Jaggers, 1 man on him. That's Drain. That's a good matchup for both of them. Weaver fakes the shot, gets inside the line. Pass out to Griner. Now he goes all the way to Chapman. Chapman from the near side swings it back out to Denton Jaggers. Middle of the floor. Jaggers backs it out. 3.5 left to play in the third quarter. The call comes in from Holiday. 2 running players on the far side of the floor. Weaver and Griner basically switching spots. Here's Chapman getting into the lane. Separation. Jump shot 2. Malachi Chapman continues an excellent day in this championship round. 35-29. 3 minutes left to play in the third. Eubank, a couple of switches. Here's Booker matched up on Griner. He gives the pass off to Maxwell. Maxwell has Weaver on him between the legs, backs off. Bethany not falling for the movement outside the perimeter right now. Dickson goes all the way around. Here's Landon Eubank with room for 3. Off the mark. Brady has the rebound. Griner to bring it up the floor. He sends one up court to Jagger Weaver on the left side. Weaver looking down to the left corner. Here's Chapman trying to go for that bounce pass inside. I think Brady might have been looking for the foul call there, but I think that's the right call on the official to not blow the whistle. Just a turnover on Bethany. 2:40 is where the clock stopped. 12 points today for Malachi Chapman. He is making a strong case for player of the game right now. Griner applying some full court pressure here, not going to let Dickson really do whatever they want for free. Now we see a little bit more of a contest at mid-floor. That was Maxwell running into 2 defenders. Now it's in the hands of number 5, Douglas. Douglas backhand off to the Maxwell. Maxwell top of the key, gives it up. Number 3, Drain. Drain to the free throw line. Drive and kick. Here's another drive. This time it's Maxwell trying to get all the way to the rim. His shot no good. Rebounded by Denton Jaggers. Jagger saw Douglas coming, able to get the pass off to Weaver. Weaver brings it inside the lane, kicks off to Chapman. Chapman wants the 3. Yes! 15 points for Malachi Chapman. Douglas quickly the other way, 2 steps, and it's through the legs of Maxwell. A bad turnover on the Dickson Comets, and look at Bethany up 9. Connor Sidness, Rhett Brobson back on the floor. Brady and Weaver being given a break after they played some great basketball right there. Bethany trying to go up double digits in the championship round over the Dickson High Comets. Here's Griner bringing up the floor on the right side, spinning. A lot of contact, but he maintains the dribble. I tell you, folks, I cannot do what they're doing on the floor right now. I never had those handles. Chapman drives right hand inside the perimeter. Bounce pass to Sindus. Sindus wants the mid-range two. Friendly bounce, and he's got it in. 40-29. 11-point lead for the Broncos. Dixon steadily falling behind with only a minute and a half left to play in the third. Maxwell sends it over to Douglas on the left side. Douglas cross-court pass has number 12, Eubank. The shot no good. Bethany going back the other way. Jaggers looking up floor. Has Griner on the far side. Griner brings it out towards the top of the key, and it looks like Griner was fouled making that pass. The foul goes on number 5, Douglas. Those two have been going head-to-head all day long. They really have played a great game against each other. Douglas has gotten a little bit, just a little bit too handsy every now and then. The inbound goes all the way to the backcourt with Griner. He's still got Douglas on, and that's what I'm saying. Douglas and Griner has been such a fun matchup today. Right over to Chapman. Chapman now makes his move right side. Crossover move now going left. Inside the line. Feeds it to the corner. Rhett Brobson fakes the shot. Gives it back out to Chapman. He sees Griner on the cut. Griner on the free throw line. Gives it back out to the corner. Rhett Brobson wants the three. Contested. No good. Rebounded by number 1, Bond. And I think they're going to hit Connor Sidness with the foul. That will be the case. Sidness' first personal, only the second team foul on the Broncos, 2 on both sides. On the floor right now, this is something to note, 2 players have 4 points for the Comets. Their leading scorers not on the floor currently. Parker Eubank with a handoff to number 3, Drain. Drain kicks it to the far corner. This is Bond to bring it back out towards the top of the key. Now it's Douglas to make his drive. Got past Brobson. A floater. No good. Whistle's blown. Foul goes on number 1, Denton Jaggers. That is his first with just under 30 seconds left to play in the third quarter. 3 team fouls on the Broncos. Again, not something that's playing a big impact here at the end of the third. Number 35, Bezrea, set to come back on the floor. The free throw in and out. No good for Douglas. Number 0, Maxwell, being given a break for the Comets. Bethany maintains their same 5 on the floor. Sidness and Brobson down low. Chapman and Jaggers up high. Seth Griner, the man outside the perimeter. Here's the second free throw from Douglas. His shot's up, and that one is made. 10-point lead for the Broncos, 40-30. Griner and Jaggers with the teamwork to bring it up the floor. Here's Jaggers on the left line. Dickson backs off to the half-court defense. 1-on-1, Bond on Jaggers. Jaggers, crossover move, just waiting. 18 seconds on the clock, plenty of time. They're going to do to Dickson what Dickson did to them at the end of the second. Jaggers, crossover move. Now he switches on. Pass down low. Here's Sidness. 2 defenders on him. Gets it back out to Denton Jaggers. Jaggers wants the three. No good. Offensive rebound. Rhett Brobson is there. 12-point lead, 42-30 as time runs out. One more chance. The full court shot not off in time. Bethany leads by 12 after an extremely strong third quarter. We've got one more quarter left to play in the heart of Oklahoma tournament here in Purcell. Stick with us, folks, on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk and GSN Sports and Talk on YouTube. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss the end of this game.
Do it best at Evans Hardware. Since 1965, Evans Hardware has provided Midwest City with top-quality home improvement supplies and a one-of-a-kind shopping experience. At 1021 South Douglas Boulevard, Evans Hardware is family-owned and has the right products for every situation, including DIY projects, professional contracting, or quick fixes. Their satisfaction guarantee and quick turnarounds mean you'll always find what you need. So visit Evans Hardware in Midwest City.
Or call 405-732-1898. That's 405-732-1898.
Evans Hardware in Midwest City.
Are you looking for some hair, some virgin hair, some extensions? Well, come to Alchemy Ming Virgin Hair and Boutique. We have moved to 10709 North Rockwell Avenue, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Suite D. Come and see all the styles from your best hairstylist, your favorite hairstylist, the award-winning hairstylist of the year, Jasmine J.G. Garrett Whitson.
All right, folks, we're coming out of timeout here for the final quarter of play. I tell you, if you could see me right now, I've got the dumbest smile on my face. This is such a fun basketball game. 12-point lead for the Broncos, 42-30. Dickson has to make their run, and they got to make it quick. Currently on the floor, number 3, that's Drain, has 4 points. Number 5, that's Douglas, has 3 points for the Comets. For Bethany, Malachi Chapman with 15, Denton Jaggers with 9. A couple of players, Griner and looks like Brobson with 3, and number 23, Connor Sidness, has 2. All right, let's get back in the action. Griner bringing up the floor against Landon Eubank. Griner looking to his left, has Denton Jaggers around the perimeter, but gives it off to Brobson. Brobson wanted the pass down low, trying to find Denton Jaggers. It's just stolen away by Lozano. That's a pretty easy steal there for the Comets. 7:40 on the clock. A couple subs ready to come on for the Broncos. The Comets make their move. Pull-up jumper for Eubank, and he's got it. Went to the right side of the lane, was able to get to his spot. 32 points for the Comets, 42 for the Broncos. Griner brings it past mid-floor. Heavy resistance from Landon Eubank, but he gets past him. Here's Brobson working on Maxwell. Or no, excuse me, that is Booker. Brobson on Booker, picks up the dribble, needs somewhere to go. Has Chapman. Chapman is working on Maxwell. Now he goes right side, inside the perimeter, trying to get through 2 defenders. No shot. Foul on the floor. Looks like they're going to hit Maxwell with it. Yes, that is correct. The foul is assessed. Sorry for the long wait. The foul is assessed to number 0, Maxwell. His second personal, first team foul of the quarter for the Comets. They were able to keep their foul numbers relatively low in the third. If that starts to climb here in the fourth, it could be disaster for Dickson. Brady on the inbounds, hand off to Denton Jaggers. He's looking to the corner. There's Rhett Brobson to bring it back out to Jagger Weaver. Weaver on the far wing. Cross-court pass. Here's Chapman down to the near corner. And Bethany taking time off the clock, under 7 minutes. Weaver in between the legs. Now he makes his move. Fires a pass inside to Breck Brady. Brady with contact. Oh, are they going to hit him with an offensive foul here? No, defensive foul on Dickson. Brady and 1 opportunity. This one on number 13, Lozano. 4 personal fouls on Lozano. He's going to have to come off the floor. Number 35, Mazrea, back on the floor now. Brady has a chance to make it 13. And he does. 13 points for Breck Brady. A 13-point lead for the Broncos. 45-32, 6:44 left to play in this game. Here's number 11, Landon Eubank on the left side of the floor. He's got Rhett Brobson on him. Gets a high screen. Now he's top of the key, drives right hand into the paint, jump, spot, spinning, fade away. What a shot. Landon Eubank. Fade away, foul, and 1. That was impressive. 45-34 with the free throw pending. First personal foul on Jagger Weaver. Eubank at the line. He'll be shooting 1. It's in and out. Brady comes up with the rebound. 6:30 and counting. Weaver nearly lost the dribble, but he maintains. Working on Landon Eubank, who just hit the big shot. Hand off to Chapman. Chapman in trouble. Nearly got the pocket picked, but he beats 2 defenders. Got it to Weaver. Weaver extra pass down low to Brady. Brady 2 defenders on his back. Able to get the pass off to Rhett Brobson. Brobson the long 3. 48-34. And Bethany continues to have the offensive production they need to win a championship. Maybe a late whistle right there. A foul on the shot, I believe, is probably going on number 24, Brady. There was a lot of contact down low, but I don't think that's what the refs were looking at. Yes, that is correct. 4 personal fouls on Breck Brady. That brings Connor Sidness back into the game. Eubank on his first. No good. Just over 6 minutes. Douglas swaps back into the game for Dickson. He gives Booker a break. Eubank has 1 more. Sidness and Jaggers down low. Doesn't matter, he makes that one. 48-35. High inbounds. They got it to Chapman. Chapman's got 2 men to beat on the right side. Chapman in trouble in the corner. Needs somewhere to go. It's stolen away by Dickson. Chapman wants the foul. Not going to get it. Fast break 3-on-2. Dickson goes to the right side. Eubank stops on a dime. And it's a travel call. A turnover on the Comets and maybe a bad spot. You can see man defense coming out from Dickson here full court. They're not going to let anybody breathe. Weaver gets the inbound on the baseline, gets the ball popped out. This will just be out on Dickson. That's Douglas, who I've called out before as being a very tough defender. The inbounds goes back to Weaver still on that far side. Now Weaver makes his move and draws the foul from Douglas. Weaver with a little bit of a smile on his face, if my eyes do not deceive me. That is the 4th personal foul on Douglas, and he's staying out on the floor. 5:44 on the clock here in the 4th. 48-35. Weaver takes the inbounds again. All right, now he brings it up left side, up the floor, looking to his left corner. There's Brobson. Give and go. Didn't get the pass off to Weaver. Denton Jaggers now has it back at the logo. Jaggers behind the back, trying to work with his left. Now spin, trying to get into the paint with the right. Passes it out. Sindus thought about the 3. Now he drives after the shot fake. Left hand from Connor Sindus. 50-35. The lead is 15. 5:21 on the clock. Wild shot up by Eubank. It's no good. The fight for the rebound. Landon Eubank comes away with it. He goes back up and draws a foul from Denton Jaggers. As that one, there's not much you can do. Multiple players jumping, going up, and someone was coming down with a foul. Clock stops at 5:14. That is the 2nd personal foul for Denton Jaggers. It does send Eubank to the line to shoot 2. 3 team fouls on both sides as Eubank bricks the first. Number 1, Bond, back on the floor here. He's going to give number 35, Mizraia, a break. Second attempt here for the Comets, and that one misses as well. Sindus got the rebound. Weaver takes it after him. Nearly lost the dribble, but picks it up in time. Weaver past the logo. A lot of defenders in his way. Got the pass off Denton Jaggers. Extra over to Malachi Chapman. Chapman wants a 3. Yes! 18 for Malachi Chapman. (53-35) under 5 minutes remain in this game. Here's number 3. This is Drain looking to the corner. Maxwell pulls up for the 3 in response. In and out. No good for Dickson. Offensive rebound by Douglas. Here comes Eubank. He gets his pocket picked. Chapman sliding, able to pick it up. Fast break, whistle blown. Back towards the middle of the floor. Holiday can't believe it. It's going on the Broncos. I don't think a foul was assessed. I think they're just calling the travel. And you can see Holiday again at the bottom of your screen on YouTube fiercely arguing this. Now calls multiple times this game not going either team's way. Everybody's upset with it. Eubank spins, trying to get into the lane. Whistle blown again. This one's on Brobston. Yes, first personal for Brobston. 4:27 on the clock. 4 team fouls on Bethany, 3 on Dickson. It seems at the rate we're going, both teams are going to be in the bonus by the end of this game. Catch and shoot opportunity for Maxwell. Was there a whistle blown? It was quiet. I guess there was no whistle. Weaver comes away with it on the end of the floor. He's looking up to the far side with Chapman, and they're going to catch Chapman on a travel here. Didn't get the dribble off in time, although I like what he was going for. 53-35, 4:16 on the clock in the 4th. Here comes number 12, Parker Eubank, onto the floor. He is accompanied by number 4, Booker, who is back on. Looks like it'll be number 0, Maxwell, number 11, Landon Eubank, to be subbed off. 4:16 again on the clock, and Dickson letting the ball roll, going to take as much time as possible here to get that ball in play. Now it's Douglas spinning out, got the pass off to number 1, Bond. Bond looking back to his left, able to get a rough pass to Douglas. Douglas going left hand all the way into the paint, denied by Brobston. No, I think Brobston tipped it, but he didn't get the full block. Brobston spinning out of trouble, trying to go in between the legs, maintains the dribble, and there's the foul. This foul goes on number 1, Bond. That is 4 team fouls on both sides. Bethany will inbound this from about the middle of the floor. Denton Jagger is always the one to go out and deal with this. He'll be looking for Jagger Weaver here. You can see him in the middle of your screen. Gives up to Weaver on the backcourt. Weaver working on number 12, Parker Eubank. Weaver going to his left now at the logo. Gives up to Denton Jaggers. Jaggers looking left side behind the back. Nearly losing the dribble. Look at the effort from Drain. Whistle blown. The foul goes on number 3, Drain, and that will put Bethany in the bonus. 3:39 on the clock as Denton Jaggers heads to the line. He'll be shooting 2. Chapman and Sindus in the box for him. Jaggers drains the first. 54-35. Well, Bethany has kind of had it all through this tournament run. They've had games they were fully in control of. They had the comeback victory yesterday, and they've had this game, which has been close through 1. They were down at half. Second free throw, not good, rebounded by Dickson, but now they pulled away in the second half. They've kind of gotten the full experience here. Douglas drives into the lane, kicks it off to the far side. It's number 12, Parker Eubank for 3. The fight for the rebound, no good. Chapman has it on the far side of the lane. Chapman gives it back out to Denton Jaggers. Now Jaggers brings it up the left side. Jaggers looking ahead, has a man in the corner. It's Rhett Brobson. Plenty of time. No good. Offensive rebound. Connor Sindus doesn't go back up. Feeds it to Brobson. Brobson off of the glass. Left hand and good for 2. 56-35. 3 minutes remain. Bethany has come alive here in the third and fourth. It's been incredible. And a turnover on Dickson as a pass goes through the hands of Bond. Chapman has it. Awkward throw. It's 2 defenders on him. A steal for Dickson. On their little bit of a fast break, Parker Eubank lays it in. 56-37. Inbounds goes quick up to Brobson at half court. And there's the foul. Brobson swarmed by 2 defenders. He will head to the line. The foul officially goes on number 5, Douglas, and that is his 5th. Jalen Douglas, at the end of his night, had 3 points, but was a lights-out defender. Got to give credit to the hustle the kid played with. Just got a little bit too chaotic sometimes. But again, he's a good player. He's going to head down to the bench to be picked up by his teammates. He's got to hold his head high. I liked the intensity he played with tonight. Number 0, Maxwell, back on the floor in his spot. 2:46 on the clock. Again, the score 56-37. It's Rhett Brobson at the line to shoot these free throws. Lines up his first and sinks it. 20-point lead for the Broncos. Mind you, Bethany was down 1 at half. The second chance, good as well. 58-37, 2:45 left to play in our game. Dickson, with any kind of offense they have left, trying to put something magical together. And it starts with the long 3 from Bond. 58-40. Bethany not wasting much time, though. They go the other way in a hurry. Here's Jaggers at the logo. Got the pass off from Weaver. Now he runs right side. Stops at the wing. Makes his second move all the way to the baseline. Swings it along the baseline. Jagger Weaver for 3. How about it, Jagger Weaver? 61-40. Bethany leads by 21. Maybe another catch and shoot. Here's number 4, Booker, to take the 3. It's no good for nearly straight away. Brobson fights for the rebound and gets fouled, trying to secure the basketball. 2:05 is where the clock stops. And we'll go back to the other end of the floor for Brobson to shoot some free throws. Well, folks, I think with only 2:05 remaining and a 21-point lead, I think this game is over. I think the Broncos have secured their first place finish here in the Heart of Oklahoma tournament at Purcell High School. Shots up, no good off the front of the rim, but Brobson has 10 to his name. Denton Jaggers has 10 to his name. Malachi Chapman has 18 to his. Man, what a night from Malachi Chapman. And again, I know I'm saying night. I don't even care at this point. Just what a game from Malachi Chapman, man. I'm so impressed with how he played today. Second free throw is made for Brobson. 62 points for the Broncos. 2 minutes left to play in this game. Here's Maxwell with a handoff to Parker Eubank. Eubank cross-court pass looking for Booker. Booker has Brobson on him. Now brings it back up towards the middle of the floor. Pass off to Eubank, top of the key, spinning at the free throw line. Fed it down low. Here's Maxwell, awkward shot, but he's got the right hand to fall. 62-42. The inbounds goes to Chapman, but there was a foul before the ball was in as Weaver took a shot to the face. He will head to the line. 1:42 on the clock, and hey, while I'm thinking about it, thanks so much again to everybody who has tuned into this game, no matter where you're tuning in from. It's been such a fun one, and we couldn't do these broadcasts without the support of our sponsors, including Simplify Tech Solutions, as Weaver drains his first. Simplify is at 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard in War Acres. They're the best. They help us out with all of our tech. We literally could not do this without him. Weaver missed the second, and it is rebounded by Dickson. On the other end, they feed one inside to Bond. He kicks it back out beyond the line. Here's Parker Eubanks from the right wing. It's no good. Denton Jaggers comes down with the rebound. Bethany with a minute and a half left to play before they win this thing. Give it to Sidness. Sidness extra pass. Chapman fakes the shot and backs off. The Bethany bench wanted it. The Bethany bench wanted him to hit the shot. Chapman approaching 20 points if he gets one more chance. Step back, running time off the clock, 1:10 now. Brobson has one man drop, steps up, pass left side. Sidness thought about the three, just content to send it back out towards the broad side of the floor. Bethany only wants to run the clock out. Jaggers gets the feed. Weaver inside. Now he feeds it back out to Brobson. No one around. 55 seconds and counting. Dickson knows it's over. No fouls coming from the Comets. Just trying to force a turnover. Here's Sidness on the near side, spinning away from trouble. Cross-court pass to Weaver on the left wing. Weaver back out to Chapman at the logo. Stands at the Purcell P. Man, the home of the Dragons, and Bethany has been the dragon that has been impossible to slay throughout this tournament. No team has been able to knock them off. The Knights came the closest, maybe fittingly for the analogy I'm going for. But in the end, Bethany going to be champions of this tournament. Behind the back pass from Dickson all the way to the far corner, but the shot too short. Kept alive by the Comets, but it falls in the hands of Chapman, and with 12 seconds left, this one is over. Bethany wins it. Both the men's and the women's Heart of Oklahoma tournament champions at the end of day 3. And you caught it all right here on the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk. 63-42 the final. Congratulations to Bethany High School. Bethany will improve to 14-4, I believe, on the season with this 63-42 win over the Dickson High Comets. We're going to stay here for the trophy presentation, so don't go anywhere. We'll play one quick spot, and then we'll be back after that.
Nobody gives you more. We have great news for you today, folks. Toro Taxes at 5909 Northwest Expressway, Suite 249 can help with all your tax refund needs. Toro Taxes specializes in helping our community get the maximal refund possible, and their team of experienced tax professionals guarantees reliable, efficient, personalized services. Call 580-275-8933 and talk to Toro. 100% secure digital and in-person processes with services in both English and Spanish. Schedule your appointment today and let the experts handle your tax return. 5909 Northwest Expressway, Suite 249. Call 580-275-8933. Don't leave money on the table. Toro Taxes.
You hear the cheer of the Bethany team as they're awarded first place here at the Heart of Oklahoma tournament. Handed the plaque shaped like the state. What a game. 63-42 the final. 18 points for Malachi Chapman. He led the team, stepped up in a big way, and I got to tell you, I loved watching this team through this tournament. Congratulations to the Bethany men's and head coach Josh Holliday, along with all of their assistants, their trainers, as they give it back up to the crowd that showed up to support. What a game we just saw. What a game. This is the post-game show here on the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk. Again, 63-42 the final as this team gets ready to go back home and weather a storm. Man, player of the game, Blake Nightingale State Farm player of the game, no question for me, Malachi Chapman. Again, a lot of players involved in a lot of different ways, but Chapman was on a different level tonight. I got to give it up to 2-5. 18 points, hitting clutch threes, playing clutch defense, a terror on both ends of the floor. But again, I told you folks, the foul trouble. That was the one thing that could stop Dickson, I thought, in this game. They struggled to shoot from three just a little bit, but it was the fouls that did them in. There is nothing as a couple of different coaches have said over the years, there is nothing that will stop a win more effectively. This is not verbatim, by the way. There's nothing that will stop a win effort as quickly as foul trouble. There's just not. It's a turnover. You take players out of the game. We saw Douglas, who was removed from the game after hitting 5 personal fouls. That's the one thing that can stop a good team. The Comets are a very, very good team. But their foul trouble did them in. Their lack of the three-point shot meant they were losing the trades with this Bethany Broncos team that shot lights out from beyond the arc. They're a good team, but today the better team won, and that was the Bethany Broncos. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks to Simplify Tech Solutions, Victory Mattress Outlet, Coyote Pond, Toro Taxes, Smoothie King, and Taco Bueno for their support of the stream. We couldn't make these trips. We couldn't catch these great high school basketball games without them. And I know for me personally, there's nowhere I would have rather been on this Friday morning. Folks, we wish you a great rest of your day. We will see you next week for more high school basketball. This is Luke Young on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk, signing off. Have a great rest of your day. Stay warm, and God bless. Name brands and more for less at Victory Mattress Outlet. Welcome to Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway in Oklahoma City. Family owned and operated Victory Mattress Outlet has options for every budget, like quality 10-inch beds to high-end luxury mattresses fit for Mattress Outlet, where your best night's sleep